This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras' theorem works, understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.
Upgrade to Lime.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Afternoon Update for Thursday, January 29th, 2015. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. Yet another lawyer has landed himself in the spotlight. Attorney at law Gregory Nicholls is now facing a civil case brought by Nicholas Alleyn, who charges that he is owed $9,500 by Nicholls. But unlike House Speaker Michael Carrington, the former St. Michael Northwest candidate for the Barbados Labour Party has issued an immediate public explanation. Nicholls tells Barbados Today that as far as he's concerned, the money in question was a campaign donation which was given to him ahead of the February 2013 general election.
Subsequently, after the election, it was brought to my attention that he in fact had intended it not to be a donation but a loan. The funds were never received by me. The funds were not, I didn't enter into any specific or any kind of negotiation with him whatsoever for a loan. But I accept that there were persons acting on my behalf, and that when he approached me on the question of a loan, I had to take a different approach.
However, Alleyn has filed a civil case against the attorney, saying he only lent Nicholls the $15,000 on February 21, 2013, and that Nicholls had verbally agreed to pay the sum within 2 weeks. The court documents that was filed last July. Nicholls made 3 payments totaling $5,500 towards the alleged loan, but Nicholls makes it clear that the matter has no bearing on his profession as an attorney.
I want to make it abundantly clear that the matters have nothing to do with my professional responsibilities to my clients or me in my capacity as an attorney at law. It is very unfortunate, and I have left the matters in the hands of my attorneys at law.
A police officer who found himself on the wrong side of the law on drug possession is facing the law court today. 37-year-old Special Constable Jimmy Thorne of Coach Hill, St. John, appeared before the Bridgetown Magistrates Court along with his 32-year-old brother, Jamal Thorne, of Cherry Grove, also located in St. John, and 37-year-old businessman Rosh Aston of Dickens Farm, St. Michael. Together, the three are facing 11 drug-related offenses stemming from the possession of 12 pounds of cannabis. They were apprehended after lawmen intercepted their car on January 25th on Bay Street, St. Michael. In other news, Barbados's business sector is frustrated with the state of economic affairs in the country. President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Tracy Shuffler, says whenever members make one step forward to restore investment confidence, they are pushed back by unexpected blockades.
As many of you are aware, much of the BCCI's efforts are toward advocating on behalf of our members for an adequately enabling environment in which we can all have confidence to invest. While we have seen some success in this area, there is a sense of frustration amongst our membership that with every step forward we are able to take, there is a buffeting of unanticipated hurdles. Extension of temporary taxes, increased service costs, lack of clarity related to accessing and navigating some concessions, and restrictive trade practices are realities which we strive to overcome.
Shuffler was addressing yesterday's first monthly luncheon at the Hilton Barbados Resort. Meanwhile, Barbados and Cuba will collaborate in a number of new areas. That's the word from Social Care Minister Steve Blackett as he joined the Cuban ambassador to Barbados, Francisco Fernandez, in celebrating the 56th anniversary of that country's revolution.
We are happy to note that the CARICOM Cuba Summit, recently held in Havana, Cuba, sometime in December last year, was a resounding success, and Barbados anticipates increased cooperation with Cuba emanating from the summit in several areas, including disaster management, the Regional School for the Arts in Jamaica, and the Center for Special Needs Children in Guyana.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's grand. It's a celebration, and it's just for you. It's Barbados Today's birthday bash, and we are big on giving. Join the party and dance away with this fantastic deal. Book a full-page graphic ad during our birthday week, January 26th to 30, for an unbelievable $500. Or book 5 email blasts. Or better yet, take both offers and get great value. Join the celebrations on the #1 media platform of choice. RSVP with our Barbados Today birthday team, or Misa and Tamisha, at 417-1000. Let's get this party started.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
In sports, the International Cricket Council today approved the dates for major tournaments for the next 4 years up to the 2019 World Cup, and most of them will be held in England. The Caribbean, however, got one pick. It will host the ICC Women's World 2020 in 2018 from November 2nd to the 25th. Schools across Bermuda reopened today, and bus and ferry service also resumed normal services after government and the Bermuda Trade Union Congress met last night to settle the impasse which have affected operations in the country for the past 3 days. A major bone of contention was the furlough of days for public workers, which the union said is now off the table.
We've reached the number that we came here to reach. Pretty satisfied that it's still got to go back to the Premier and his cabinet to ratify. But from our point of view, we think that we got the number that was needed, that we were asked to get. And based on that conversation that we've had and reached that target, we see no need for further days, and they can be taken off the table completely.
And finally, the Malaysian government today officially declared the disappearance of Flight 370 an accident. There has been no trace of the Beijing-bound aircraft since it disappeared on March 8, 2014, despite a massive international search in the southern Indian Ocean. Officials say the recovery operation is ongoing, but the 239 people on board are now presumed dead. The plane's whereabouts are still unknown. Today's declaration paves the way for the relatives of the victims to receive compensation.
We have endeavored and pursued every credible lead, reviewed all available data. Despite all these efforts over the last 327 days, the search unfortunately has yet to yield the location of the missing aircraft.
And that's where we end our afternoon updates, but you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 Online TV, as well as Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Have a good day.
This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras' theorem works. Understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.